And Utah starts out with the ball. The starters for Utah. And it's Russell in at the small forward. Going inside. Here's Stockton. 4 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Offline with a 3. Griffin passes to Paul. To the inside.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Team foul.
Outside Barnes. Back to Paul. Outside Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Griffin. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Able to shrug off that contact, and that just lets you know how strong Griffin is.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Russell. Here's Stockton. Shoots over Paul. Stockton's shot is off. Paul with it. Griffin in the post. The kick out to Paul. Griffin right side. Second shot opportunity. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Griffin's got his second bucket on the night.
He's not just a dunker now. Blake Griffin is also adept at cashing in from the mid-range.
Stockton, pass to Hornacek. Here's Malone, defended by Griffin.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Pass to Hornacek. Here's Malone. Shoots over Griffin, and Malone gets it to go. It's all knotted up.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Paul. And he lobs it up. Here's Russell. Keith, the pass to Russell. Here's Malone. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Here's Paul. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Fades away. Hornacek tips it back in.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Paul looking it over. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Griffin. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
At this stage in his career, Griffin brings with him a deep arsenal of moves inside.
Griffin's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Here's Stockton. No points yet. Pass to Malone. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Redick. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, it is hard work trying to guard Redick because he stays active and is never still. Always on the move.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first free throw is good.
Boy, Redick has some of the most admirable traits you want to see in any basketball player. His professionalism and work ethic have made him the player he is today.
makes both free throws.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Stockton. To the wing, right side. Here's Malone. Griffin pulls down the board. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Paul. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Stockton. Here's Hornacek. Here's Malone, defended by Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Malone gets it to go.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Malone's gone 50% from the field, 3 out of 6. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Russell with the ball. Jordan picks him up. Here's Stockton. He's scoreless. Out to the right wing. He tries for 3. Malone can't get it to go. Now Paul. "19-footer. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Can't fault the defense there. I mean, Paul is just a crafty finisher inside.
And now the first timeout called here for Utah.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Crawford's checked in for Barnes. Anderson's checked in for Utah. Here's Malone. 6 points for him. Pass to Hornacek. Outside, Anderson. Clock at 6. Keep the pass to Anderson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Clippers in the lead. Now here's Paul. Back to Redick. Fires from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Redick's got 5 points.
Very dangerous from outside the arc as he's been throughout his career. All Redick needs is a little separation, and he's golden.
Stockton pass to Hornacek. Here's Malone. Over Griffin. And Malone gets it to go. Give him 8 points now.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
The Clippers lead by 3. Outside Paul. He shoots. A quick shot there. It's off target.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Here's Stockton. Yet to see a basket. Here's Malone. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Redick outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Malone. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. All right, the Jazz making a change here.
At the line for 1.
Well, I tell you what, if you wanted the template for the perfect power forward, it might be Karl Malone. I mean, he's got everything you want in a 4-man.
Now here's Paul. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Malone.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Pass to Isley. Here's Malone, defended by Griffin. With the fadeaway. Off the window. It's good. Malone's got 13 now.
The mailman delivering the night. Door-to-door style. Malone asserting himself well on the offensive end.
Now here's Paul. And here's Jordan. Crawford passes to Griffin. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Pass to Isley. Fades and shoots. Again, Utah good for 2.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Screen by Griffin. Turkoglu, the pass to Griffin. The fader. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Adding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Dudley comes in for Jordan, and it's Redick in for Paul. And that one misses.
Plays big at the forward position now. Turkoglu bullies his way around the floor like few others.
Anderson passes to Stockton. Off target from the wing.
Letting him have that from mid-range. Defense dodged the bullet there.
Pass to Crawford.
Remaining defense for 2 minutes.
Three-pointer. The rebound by the Jazz. 1:52 left in the first. Here's Stockton. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Clippers trail. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Griffin, a terrific athlete who can really elevate. That time he threw it down, and he does that as good as anybody.
Here's Stockton. No points so far. Inside. Here's Anderson. Rebound by the Clippers. Griffin's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Redick passes to Griffin from outside the arc. Ostertag grabs the miss. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Hornacek. Back to Anderson. Here's Stockton. They set a pick. To the middle. Here's Ostertag, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Ostertag can be a real problem sometimes inside, and making it look easy there.
And Griffin slams it in.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Hornacek knocks down the long J. Hornacek's got 5.
Hornacek squaring up from deep. That's a knockdown shooter if I ever saw one.
Here's Crawford. Throws it up high. Fires away from way outside. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Utah ahead. They're up by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Man, what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got J.J. Redick, and it's Hollins in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. And so here are the Clippers, trailing by 2. Turkoglu, the pass to Dudley. Blocked! Here's Isley, still without a bucket. Inside, here's Ostertag. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You can't let Ostertag get that deep. I mean, he's confident when he's got the ball in that territory.
Back to Redick. Pass to Crawford. Out to the wing. Dudley passes to Hollins. Here's Dudley. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Crawford, no good. Jazz leading by 4. Isley, the pass to Ostertag. It's Anderson on the wing. Here's Isley, marked by Redick. Pass to Carr. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And being that Carr is 6'9", he's capable of throwing it down, especially when the defense is playing him like this.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Turkoglu, the pass to Crawford. Hornacek with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Isley. Shoots over Redick. Isley, no good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Hollins. Blocked!
Excellent work by Ostertag. You know, he's got great length, much longer than his 7'2" height.
Carr, and a nice finish on the layup. Carr's got 4 points in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Something else they've done is really get after it defensively, specifically steals, and how they've done a good job tonight forcing turnovers.
Barnes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a switch here also for Utah. Russell is checked in. Here's Turkoglu, guarded by Russell.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Redick gets the bucket. Redick's got 10.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Anderson against Barnes. It's stolen away. Into the lane. And here's Redick for 3. Connects from downtown. Now just a 4-point Jazz lead.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Here's Isley. No made baskets yet. To the inside. Here's Ostertag. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
The 3 from Redick. Ostertag grabs the miss. Ostertag's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. A chance to check out the Los Angeles Clippers' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. Then on Friday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Griffin, he's checked in for the Clippers. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Barnes. Here's Crawford. Here's Griffin. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Stockton, defended by Griffin. It's stolen. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Redick passes to Barnes. And it's all from three-point range. Utah leading by 4. Down low. Russell uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got his first 2 points of the night.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Redick outside for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Redick drains these shots constantly. I mean, senses and feels the separation and then capitalizes on it.
Barnes against Anderson. Here's Stockton. Still no points. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, nice shot by Ostertag. And the Jazz lead by 5.
That's what Stockton is known for, being a tremendous passer, a smart passer who knows exactly how to set his teammates up.
Here's Crawford. Outside Barnes. Griffin left side. And it's blocked. Here's Hornacek, marked by Redick. Here's Hornacek. Give him 8. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Even amongst the trees inside, Hornacek still able to find his shot.
Here's Crawford. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. Ostertag's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
A solid defender and three-point shooter out on the wing. Russell's skill set to fit on any roster.
First trip to the line for him here. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Russell. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice now. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Guys, back to you.
That's saying something. All right, thank you, Allie. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
To stop the run, Griffin's shot is off.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Pass to Isley. Outside Russell. Here's Malone, defended by Griffin. Malone can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 12. Crawford. That one's good. Crawford's got his first points of the night.
Good vision that time from Griffin. He is a solid passer out of the front court.
Here's Isley. To the paint. Here's Malone. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Here's Crawford. Outside Paul. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Hey, regardless of the team, if anybody is a captain, it's going to be Chris Paul.
Jordan's checked in for Los Angeles. Redick comes in for Crawford. Good on the second one. Here's Stockton. No made baskets yet. Pass to Hornacek. Here's Malone, defended by Griffin. 6 to shoot. And Malone gets it to go. Malone's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
A minute 53 left in the half. Redick finds Griffin. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
The fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And here's Redick. 16 points for him. Oh, there's the alley.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter, trying to shoot his way out of this funk.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 13-5 run. Stockton, pass to Malone. The shot that time, not on target. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. It's Barnes on the wing, guarded by Russell. Jordan, the pass to Paul. Shot clock at 5. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Utah leading by 11. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Malone. 19 points in the game. Pass to Stockton. Here's Hornacek. The 3. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this.
Fans, get ready for the high RPM Amazing Show from your Harley Body Arena Entertainment.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
I hope we get to see all of these guys expand the field if you have to.
Yeah, just get a center or a power forward in there. The game has evolved. Us big guys need representation.
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Clippers.
Poor execution for them offensively. Settling for bad shots far too often. Recipe for disaster.
Man, Kenny, your optimism is infectious. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Paul with it. So the Utah 5 right now. And it's Hornacek in at the 2. Redick passes to Barnes. And here's Paul. Clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. And that's good for 2. Paul's got 5.
Paul is superb in the pick and roll. I mean, once the screen comes, he's really good at taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Hornacek. Here's Malone, defended by Griffin. Lets it go from 11. Yep, that one's good. Malone's got 21.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Redick. Griffin, a screen on Russell. The shot. Barnes, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Russell. Here's Malone. And no good, trying to use the glass. Griffin passes to Paul. Jordan, the screen. And there's the lob. It's intercepted. Russell up top. He's guarded by Barnes. Pass to Stockton. Here's Hornacek, marked by Redick. 5 on the clock. And Malone gets it to go. 23 points in the game.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Right side, Paul. Shoots from 12. Utah grabs the miss. Malone's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Hornacek. Here's Stockton. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Paul. Now Redick. Outside Paul. To stop the drought. With the clock winding down. And slam dunk by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan really put something extra on that one, folks. That was a jam.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Jazz leading by 11. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
All right, fans, let's give some applause to our fans, your Los Angeles dancers.
Here's Malone. 23 points in the game. Right side, Russell. 5 to shoot. Here's Stockton. Utah with another miss.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
Outside Paul. Redick outside. Pass to Griffin. The kick out to Paul. Here's Jordan. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
Here's Hornacek. He's got 10. Fades back. Utah with another miss. Clippers trail by 9. Now here's Redick. Outside Barnes. Griffin left side. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Barnes. Outside Russell. Here's Hornacek. Here's Malone. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. Malone's got 25 points.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Outside Paul. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
You know, as he's gotten older, the outside jumper has become a bigger part of Paul's game, as it needs to.
They set the pick. Here's Stockton. He's scoreless. Russell, the pass to Keith. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Malone. Shoots over Paul. Malone can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 8. Paul finds Redick. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. Jordan. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Jordan's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Here's Hornacek. He's got 10. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Keith's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Clippers making a change here. Crawford's checked in. And Utah with a change here too. Anderson's checked in for Russell. And the Clippers have possession. Paul finds Jordan. Now here's Paul. This one for 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Paul. And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Stockton, still without a bucket. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing, from behind the arc.
You know, you can't ignore the effect Redick's defense has on that possession. I mean, active and aware, making that shot as hard as possible. But the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Malone. Shoots over Griffin. Malone can't get it to go. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Clippers. 6-point game. And here's Griffin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
A truly dynamic athlete. Blake Griffin can beat you with his strength or his agility, or the combination of the two. He's really impressive.
First free throw is good.
You know, Blake Griffin has been through a lot in this league, but he always has maintained a terrific attitude and works hard to be whatever his team needs him to be.
Hits both from the stripe. Here's Stockton. No points yet. Pass to Malone. That shot off the mark. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Clippers trail by 4. Paul passes to Crawford. Back to Paul. Outside for Redick. Fires from deep. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Hornacek. Here's Malone. Over Griffin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Blake Griffin picks one up.
Love the physical play from Malone, forcing the defender into a tough situation and drawing the whistle.
And he knocks down the first one. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Clippers trail. Now Paul. Give him 8 points now. Out to the right wing. Here's Crawford. Screen by Griffin. Crawford, no good. Pass to Stockton. Here's Malone, covered by Jordan. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, it's really tough to go up against Malone because he's so big and strong, which is why the defense oftentimes is forced to foul him.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
I've been impressed with how assertive they've been offensively, getting the ball into the low post and powering through the defense.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
And he makes a first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here are the Clippers now. They're on a 16-7 run to the left side wing. Here's Crawford. Pass to Dudley. The three is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Dudley's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Ostertag. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Ostertag doesn't enforce. I mean, he's a physical presence who does a nice job rebounding and patrols the paint well.
It's his first trip to the line. That one misses. And the second free throw is good. And here's Paul. Give him 8. Pass to Crawford. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Here's Crawford for the lead. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And that one's good. Paul.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Here's Isley. Pass to Ostertag. Here's Hornacek. It's Anderson on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The bank shot, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Redick outside. Outside Paul. Jacks up at 3. Ostertag grabs the miss.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Anderson drives from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
And the shot goes. Turkoglu's got 6.
This has been the reoccurring theme of the second half. Inconsistency getting stops.
Pass to Hornacek. Here's Malone. Rebounded by Turkoglu. Los Angeles leading by 3. And that one's good. Paul. And that's 12 points for Chris Paul.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Clippers on top. They're up by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
We got to close this quarter out, and it's big. We got to stretch this game. Close this quarter out.
You know, to compete at the highest level, this is the kind of thing you have to do in quarter strong.
Yeah, the best teams know how to manipulate these situations to their advantage. Let's see how they do.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Blake Griffin, and it's Dudley in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Greg Ostertag getting physical there, taking it right to the defense and earning the trip to the line.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
The first one falls, and the Clippers making a change here. That one's no good.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Shot's good by Stockton.
You've got to close out on Stockton now. He's a deadly three-point shooter and has textbook form.
Here's Crawford from downtown. Ostertag grabs the miss. Ostertag's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Stockton to the inside. Carr pass to Ostertag. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Turkoglu. Here's Crawford. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Griffin slams it in.
And that right there was vintage Blake Griffin. After all his injuries, it's awesome to see him hammer down the alley-oop.
Pass to Carr. Down low. Outside for Russell. Here's Stockton. To the middle. It's tipped. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. And here's Barnes. Here's the three. Ostertag grabs the miss. Ostertag's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Stockton, the pass to Russell. Here's Stockton. 6 to shoot to the right side. Utah moving the ball around. And another miss by Utah. The Clippers lead by 3. Griffin passes to Barnes. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Crawford, no good.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Russell, the pass to Ostertag. And there it is for him. Great game for him. Double-double now. So it's the Clippers now. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. All right, the Jazz making a change here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Crawford. Lets the three fly. And it's Isley with a rebound.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up a slack.
They set the pick inside to take the lead, and the layup is good. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
This has been their plan tonight. Hey, get Griffin touches and let him do his thing.
Pass to Ostertag. Here's Stockton. Here's Isley. He's guarded by Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Top of the key. Isley, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Utah foul. Shandon Anderson. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Danny Granger. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Down low. Pass to Isley. To the inside. Malone. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Up top, Paul fires it. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Here's Hornacek, marked by Redick. Hornacek, the pass to Malone. Here's Isley, marked by Reddick. They get it back. Here's Malone. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Malone's got 15 points here in the second half.
Boy, cleaning up the glass and sending it right back down. Malone earning an extra possession for his team.
Reddick on the wing. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Anderson's checked in for Russell. Paul for three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Isley. Here's Malone. Keefe, the pass to Anderson. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And it's the Clippers' ball. Now here's Paul. Clock at 6. Utah grabs the miss. Malone's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. With the step back. There's a screen. Here's Hornacek. And a strong finish with two hands.
Showing off the power right there. Karl Malone does not mess around down low.
Reddick with it. Outside Paul. Fires the three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with him. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Timeout, Jazz. Griffin, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Barnes comes in for Crawford. Jordan's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Malone. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Blake Griffin picks one up.
Shooting for Utah, Karl Malone at the line for 2.
And he makes a first.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
And he can't hit the second.
Unable to knock them all down, but still, he puts them up by 1.
Now here's Paul. Doubled by Russell. Takes the three. Kept alive. Outside for Reddick. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Stockton, pass to Hornacek. He takes it in. Pass to Malone, to the left wing. There's a screen. Stockton's shot is off. The Clippers trail. Here's Reddick. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 7 tonight.
And you know, when Reddick heats up now, he stays very aggressive. Rides that hot hand until it's hot no longer.
Stockton, the pass to Russell. Pass to Hornacek. Here's Malone, defended by Griffin. Utah moving the ball around. Stockton, pass to Keith. Over Jordan. Utah with another miss.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Outside Paul. From 7 feet away, Jordan misses. To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
No doubt about it. That's a big shot. Huge from Karl Malone. He's definitely a go-to guy in this league.
Tipped. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Paul. Oh, no good. The Clippers trail. And he nails it.
Tell you what, that bucket could turn out to be large. Redick gets the call and shows no nerve in coming through for him there.
They set the screen. Takes it inside. Nice! That one's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness. It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Here's Malone, covered by Jordan. Oh, the shot is off! And it's the Clippers' ball. Now Paul. Griffin, left side. Paul outside. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes outside. Fires the 3. Ooh, it misses. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Paul. Oh, he jammed it.
We're seeing that red-hot version of Blake Griffin.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Timeout, Jazz. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. That misses.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was one, too. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot. Keith enjoying the opportunity and relishing the big moment. Great confidence in taking that shot.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Griffin in the post. It falls!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Timeout called, the Jazz. They're trailing by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Can't get the 3. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Chris Paul. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
Russell fires. Oh, off target from downtown. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Blake Griffin.